Hey friends, I need to share a bit of a personal update with you, and particularly if you like planning the Spaces Way with Spaces Planner and want to continue to do so, this will be an important update for you to be aware of. Over the past about 6 years since I've been doing this business, I've enjoyed the opportunity to flex my entrepreneurial interests. I've loved to connect with you guys and to serve you through a tool that might help you plan in a way that tends to the important things, not just the urgent ones. And I've loved to fail forward as I have grown and learned through my many mistakes and my many areas that lacked knowledge as I've pursued Spaces Planner and sharing it with you all. In 2020, with a global pandemic, certainly small businesses all over the globe felt those effects. For me personally, I felt the majority of those effects in 2021, and those do continue through the present day. But the main update comes today from a personal update in our lives, a plot twist of sorts that I did not see coming, and that happened in June of last year whenever we heard about 3 children who we had been acquainted with were being removed from their current living situation per court order. And whenever that news came to me, I immediately was overcome with compassion. I really don't know how else to explain it. It was a compassion that was greater than just a normal sad feeling. And as I navigated through those emotions and just honestly a compassion that I felt like God had put on my heart and began to speak with my husband about it, I just asked, like, what can we do? Something has to be done. And the thought came to me, maybe the kids could stay with us. And I have to tell you, it was a shocking thought to me. I didn't plan on that, and I didn't feel like the timing was great. The logistics were very unknown, and the future, obviously, with any kind of situation like this was a big question mark. But still, I felt that compassion and that thought persist. Can we do something? Can they stay with us? Shortly into the conversation with my husband about this possibility, he asked me, what about your business? And through tears, I told him, I don't know. But I knew that the kids needed help, and they needed it now. As I thought about them at ages 8 years old at the time, 7 years old, and 16 months old, being put into strangers' homes, separate from one another, I was overwhelmed. We could offer them safety and a place to stay with somebody that they know, and we could keep them together. And so I called DHS just to ask them, is there any way that you would allow them to stay with us? And 24 hours later, we were told they were coming to our house. And just a few hours after that, they were at our home. And they've been at our home ever since then, safe and together. And it has been a wild ride. I want to tell more of that story someday. It's a good story, one that's still being written. Changing our hearts and reframing our mindsets as now 8 imperfect people try to live together and work together to be a family. Recently, we've become legal guardians of these children, and we're grateful to have been awarded that guardianship that allows them to remain in our home together. With this new development, we know that the kids will be with us for an extended period of time, a time that could easily turn into forever. Addiction is such a thief, and Satan is a jerk. It is possible that these kids could be reunited with their family, with their parents in the future, but only time will tell. The purpose of this video is, how does all of that impact Spaces Planner? Spaces Planner is run solely by me from my home. I love planning the Spaces Way. I enjoy sharing the Spaces Planners with every single one of you. As our family adjusts to this new season of life, things must also pivot for my business. My available work hours have been dramatically impacted, among other limitations. As I shift away, at least for a season, from the marathon that is growing a business, it is my desire to lean in to those who have already found the Spaces Planner and love planning the Spaces Way. Realistically, for the Spaces Planner to continue, we must work together in a new way moving forward. The 2024 Spaces Planners will only be put into production if we collectively pre-order 300 Spaces planners during a pre-order period of time, which will be the end of May 22nd, 2023 through June 5th, 2023. During that pre-order period, 300 Spaces planners must be ordered for the 2024 Spaces planner to be put into production. I'm going to be honest with you. Knowing the back-end numbers, I do not know if this plan will work. But I do want to give it as an option because I do love serving you all this way, and I want to continue planning the Spaces way right along with you. If we do not reach the necessary pre-order number, then all orders will be refunded to you shortly after that pre-order cart closes. So if Spaces Planner is as important to you as it is to me, and you love planning the Spaces way, be sure to spread the word and let your friends know that plan the Spaces way too, that this is how it will have to happen, so they can be prepared to jump in on the pre-order when the cart opens. Friends, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to the next season, palms up, open-handed surrender. Just as I have encouraged so many of you to do, I am striving to fill my God-given role from a place of joy and peace. This business was never mine, only mine to steward. I have no regrets, but I have cried many tears. These kids deserve an opportunity to see stability lived out and to live stability themselves. They are worth it. If you have any questions about the coming pre-order, or the 2024 plan, please let me know. You can drop a comment here below this video. You can email me, Rachael@spacesplanner.com. I'd be happy to answer any of those questions for you. More information about the 2024 cover designs and things like that will be coming out. Our email list is the best way to stay in touch and to get all of those details without missing a beat. You can sign up for that email list at the link below. Blessings on you, your home, and the life tasks you manage.